Okay, so this is raw footage from the Foot Fitness 1 training this weekend. We're on the last day and we're putting all the concepts together. We're going to do an advanced routine and flow through it. So, everybody's in the center of their heels, nice parallel outsides of the feet. We're going to pick it up and we're going to really put that outside edge of the heel on the waker and start to spread the calcaneus or the heel towards the midline. Stretch out through your whole outside line and bring the ball of the foot and the toe down to the floor and have the big toe lifted. Now we're going to lean back into the wall because we're going to use that wall so that we put even more weight bearing into this. So now you're going to pick up the toes, you're going to pick up the ball of foot, and you're going to rock back. Your legs will actually straighten and you're going to take it all the way to the back of the heel. Now bend the knees, start to rock through. Back of the heel, center heel, front of heel, just in front of the heel. Reach the outside line, ball of foot and toes, and bring them down. Pick up the toes, pick up the ball of foot, and rock back. One more time, bend the knees, really get the weight there, full weight. Use that wall, press, using your strength in your legs, extending through that outside all the way down, toes and ball of foot on the outside. Pick up just the toes and the ball of foot and rock back. Now, walk your foot back so that it's in the space right between the heel and that little notch that is the beginning of the fifth metatarsal. It hurts. Yeah. Place it right there, let it sink. Good. So just get the weight there. Again, use that wall behind you. Get nice and long, and you're going to reach and bring that ball of foot and toe down. Now you're going to pick up the toes. You're going to pick up the ball of foot. You're going to take it to the very back of the waker. You're going to bend your knees. You're going to press straight through. Heel, just in front of heel. Reach through the ball of foot and toe. Bring it down. Pick up the toes. Pick up the ball of foot. Rock to the back. Bend your knees. Get the weight there. Press. Reach. Strong. Right through. This is building major strength and flexibility through your foot. The good thing is we've been working for 2 days on our feet, so everybody can really do this with a lot more ease. A little more on the outside of the feet, Marilyn, please. Pick up the toes. Come on, rock them out. Ball the foot, rock back. That's better. Now, pick it up, and this one's the killer one. You're going to put it right on the side of the foot. So you want to push that center, that side of that fifth metatarsal back. Good. Inhale, pick up the toes, pick up the ball of foot, and rock it back. Bend your knees, press straight through. Reach the ball of foot and toe. Pick up the toes, pick up the ball of foot, and rock back. Bend your knees, reach through. So front of heel, middle of foot, then ball of foot and toes down. Pick up the toes, ball of foot, and rock it back. Now, take that area, I'm going to push my wakers out just a little bit. So I want this right where the fifth toe, fourth toe joint is, just behind the toes. Place that there with a lift in the big toe, because most people drop in. We want to really develop this outside edge of the foot. So get the weight there, drop the heels back. Sometimes you can't even get the heels all the way back, so let's see. A lot of us have really come a long way since day one. Got a nice straight line on that paralleling the outside edge. Get your weight there, lift the heels a little bit. Keep your back on the wall. Press and lift. Press and lift. Press and lift. Now press yourself up over, straighten your legs, lift your chest, lift your torso. Take a breath, and then pull, pressing that part of the foot all the way back to the outside heel. Let's do it again. Heels back, press into that part of the foot. And lift the heels. Press and lift. Come straight up. Lift your chest. Transfer the weight to the outside ball of foot and pull your whole outside foot all the way back. Now we're going to take the baby toe and fourth toe and slide it down till the ball mount comes to the floor and it stretches the whole front. Keep these from sliding. Straight down, so my ball mounts are on the floor. Lift your big toe joint and let it hover lightly on the floor. Don't let it drop in like this, because that takes you out of the outside. So we take our feet over to the outside, and then we're going to try to find strength in the toes. And you can even come down and straighten your toes. right out so that you line the bones and the toes right up. So I've got little curly toes, so it's more important for me. Now I'm going to press. I'm going to find strength in the toes and release. I'm going to find strength, and then I'm going to press and lift. I'm going to press and lift the heel. I'm going to press and lift the heel a little higher. I'm going to transfer the weight to that outside ball of foot where we just were. I'm going to pull back through the outside heel. Stand and just feel that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to connect the outside edge to the center. So let's take it back, and we're going to take outside edge of the heel. Find the outside heel, parallel your feet, and use your back into the wall, bring the ball of foot and the toes down. Now parallel and lift them, find the outside, and connect to the center. So outside, let your knees actually go out over your ankles. Get the weight there. Then you're going to bring it to the center. Find the outside, keep the outside, find center. One more time. Outside, keep the center. Now pick up the toes and pick up the ball of foot and rock to the back center of the heels. Bend your knees. Press straight through. Back of heel, center of heel, just in front of heel, right straight through. Reach the center ball of foot and toes down. Pick up the toes, pick up the ball of foot, rock back. Bend your knees, press straight through the heel, straight in front of the heel, through the center ball of foot and toes. Pick up the toes, pick up the ball of foot, and rock back. Bend your knees, press and reach. Good. Do it one more time. This time we're going to connect outside and inside more dramatically as we go forward. So pick up the toes, pick up the ball of foot. Find the outside heel, back of heel, center, rock it forward. Middle outside heel and center, rock it forward. Front of heel, outside, center, reach through the center ball of toes and foot. Pick up the toes, pick up the ball of foot. Now take it just in front of the heel, outside edge. So parallel feet, just have them hover there. And you're going to find the outside, and then you're going to take it to center. So outside, the knees can bend out a little bit, and then take it center. Outside, center. Outside, center. Now you're going to pick up the toes, pick up the ball of foot. Take it to the back heel. Bend your knees. Find outside, center, rock forward. Outside, center, rock forward. Now we're in the front of the heel. Outside, front of heel, center, front of heel. Reach through the center ball of foot and toes. Pick up the toes, pick up the ball of foot and rock it to the back heel. Do it one more time. Outside, center, rock forward. Outside, center, rock forward. Outside, center, reach, strong, building major strength and flexibility through the center ball of foot, the whole line from the heel through the toes. Pick up the toes, pick up the ball of foot and rock it back. Now we take it to the side of the foot. Okay. Parallel your feet. Very nice. Outside, find center. Find the outside, find center. As you find the outside, you keep the outside and connect to the center line. Pick up the toes and the ball of foot, take it back. So you take it all the way back to the heel. Bend your knees. Find outside in front of heel, center, rock forward. Outside middle of foot, center, rock forward through the ball of foot, outside, center, reach center ball of foot and toes. Pick up the toes, pick up the ball of feet and rock back. Get weight there. Outside, center, rock forward. Outside, center, rock forward. Outside, center, rock it forward. Reach the center ball of foot and toes. Now take it to, I'm going to kick one out again a little bit, make a little more space. And you're going to take it to the out. So I use the whole surface here. So if this is the top of the dome, put the outside ball of foot just a little to the outside. That way you can wrap the edge of the foot around and it's easier to lift the big toe and the ball joint, right? You with me? So press there, get it heavy. Press that part of the foot, then find center. So the center will occupy the very top of the dome. Outside, center. We're not going inside yet, just outside center. Now, drop the heels back. Keep both connected. Again, find outside and center. Don't lose the outside. Now, press into the center ball of foot and outside ball of foot. Lift the heels. So lift yourself up, over, press, and lift. Watch what your ankles are doing. Don't let them just go out like this. You want nice stability in your ankles. Lift. You can feel those nubs pushing the balls of the feet backwards, making space. Lift your chest, lift your torso, breathe. And now pull, center, ball of foot, and all the way back to the heel. Nice. Outside center, one more time, lift. Try to keep your ankles as level as you can. Lift more. Press right in that center ball of foot. This time transfer the weight to the outside ball of foot and pull back outside heel. Center 3 toes. So we're going to slide them. Use the nubs to hook the toes, and you stretch and flex them until the ball mounts, the balls of the toes come to the floor. The weight is still on the outside edge, and keep a little lightness with this big toe joint, especially if you have the tendency to really drop in there. So we want a nice outside ball of foot, center. Press the center 3 toes and release. Press the center 3 toes, strong, strong, strong release. Now activate the toes, lift the heels. This may be different for everybody. Some people may really only lift it a little bit. If your ankles start to go out like this, that's as high as you go. Press and lift. Press and lift. Come onto the balls of the foot. Transfer the weight to the outside ball of foot and pull back to outside heel. Let's do it one more time. Activate the toes, press and lift. You got both outside ball mount and middle ball mount on the floor. Lift to your highest. Now bend your knees this time over your toes. See what that does. Now press into the center ball of foot, pull back center heel, and come off. And just stand for a moment and feel what that does. Great, everybody. One more line. Okay, we got, move your Wakers back so you can still be nice and nestled onto the wall here. Pick up the heel, take it to the outside edge. Again, you use the dome to your advantage, so the outside edge is going to be a little bit more lateral. The center in line with the middle of the waker, and then this way, when we try to connect the inside line, what we want to be careful that we do is we don't lose outside. See what happens? My knees come together, my ankles collapse. That's not what we want. We want to stay connected here, really strong, because this is really about developing strength and flexibility from the outside first. Outside connect on the heel, find center, and then you just let your weight sink into what's left. It's not a big move inward because that takes you parallel. You don't want to lose the outside. So again, press outside, find center, and just let your weight drop into what's left. Nice, even parallel feet. Pick up the toes and ball foot. Take it, use that wall, lean against it, take it to the back heel. Bend the knees. Find outside, center, inside, rock forward. Outside. Don't lose the outside as you connect to center and inside. Reach forward. Really stretch the whole foot. Outside, center, inside. Reach through the ball of foot and toes. Pick up the toes, pick up the ball of foot, and rock back. One more time. Outside, center, inside, rock forward. Outside, center, inside, outside, center, inside. Reach through the ball of foot and toes. Pick it up, take it just in front of the heel. We're building major, major flexibility. So we're getting thrusting and separation from the heel so that we can, so our feet can actually function the way they're supposed to. And we're also separating all horizontally too as we connect these lines so that you can have more weight bearing into the outside of your foot. So outside, a little bit draped over the outside edge, center, it's in the center of the dome, and then just let the weight fall. That's as far as you go to find the inside. Pick up the toes and the ball foot, rock back. So let's rock it. Outside, center, inside of the heel. Rock forward. Now we're just in front of the heel. Outside, center, inside. Take it forward. Outside, center, inside. Reach through center, ball foot, and toes. Pick up the toes, pick up the ball foot, rock back. This time, bend your knees and reach through that inside line without dropping. Just feel that inside line, big toe, and ball mount stretch. Come down, pick up the toes, pick up the ball of the foot, and rock back. So when you did that, you still didn't lose the outside, right? Because that's what we want. Now take it halfway. So the back of the heel drops back and the ball of the foot wraps. So it's a real bending of this whole fifth metatarsal. You really got to exaggerate this, the knees out, to really get that stimulated. This is really challenging and tender. But it hurts because we keep our feet tied up in shoes all day long. So this is going to give you really flexible and healthy, springy feet. So pick up the toes and the ball of foot, rock back. Find the outside center. Middle. Take up what's left. Outside, center, middle. Outside, center, inside. Pick up the toes and ball of foot, rock back. Reach, bend your knees and reach through the inside line, reach the big toe ball of foot. Pick up the toes, pick up the ball of foot and rock it back. Outside, center, inside, rock it forward. Outside, center, inside, not dropping in. Everybody's looking good there. Outside, center, inside, reach the toes and the ball of the foot. Good, now take it to the ball of foot. You need to push it out a little bit, just move your waker. Outside, ball of foot. Press. Outside, center, inside. Outside, center, inside. Outside, center, inside. Now we're going to keep all three and we're going to press, keep our ankles nice and level, lift. Press, spring up, get space through your ankles, don't let them collapse. Try to keep both of the bones on either side of the ankles nice and level. Now transfer the weight to the outside ball of foot and pull back to outside heel. Good. Do it again. Outside, center, inside, lift. Outside, center, inside, lift higher. Bend your knees over your toes. Press center ball of foot this time, pull back center heel. One more. Outside, center, inside, lift. Outside, center, inside. This time, bend the knees over the toes. Don't lose the outside ball of foot, but pull from the center line back to center heel. Lovely. Okay, big toe, second toe, slide it down. Outside ball of foot's contact, parallel the outside of the foot. Find the outside ball mount, middle ball mount, and lightly place the inner ball mount onto the floor. Stretch the big toe, second toe. Find strength in those toes, press and release. Find strength in those toes, press and release. Find strength, press and release. Press and release, find strength in the toes, press and release. So press and lift the heels. Press and lift the heels higher. Press and lift the heels even higher. Find the center ball of foot, pull back center heel. One more time. Press and lift. Find all, don't lose that outside ball mount. Press and lift. This time, press inner ball of foot to inner heel, straight back. And stand. Now let's all take our wakers back to the wall and let's check our walking test. Outside of heel. Bend your knee, press there. Can you get separation from the heel? Can you place your fifth metatarsal down to the ball of the foot? Fifth toe, ball, fourth toe, ball, third toe, ball, second toe first. The knee tracks over the center of the foot and take your step forward. Small step so you don't fall. Take it to the outside heel. Can I separate that heel? Can I get my fifth metatarsal down? All the way, piece by piece, to the ball of the fifth toe, ball of the fourth toe, ball of the third toe, ball of the second toe, first toe. Let that foot, that knee track straight over the center of the foot and try that. Okay, great.